90-Day Fiancé's Lauren Allen finally reveals bombshell health secret to Faith that could ruin relationship. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days cast member Lauren Allen is finally telling Faith Tulad about his painful medical condition, which is just one of the things the Filipino woman doesn't know about him. Lauren from Nevada met Ladyboy Faith on a dating website. Lauren always wanted to be with a trans woman and Faith was just his type. Lauren had ulterior motives when he flew to the Philippines. Lauren wished to move to Manila permanently because he was broke in the U.S. Meanwhile, the clueless Faith thought Lauren was rich from working in multiple places. A preview of the upcoming 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 7 episode shared by People shows Lauren and Faith going on a touristy date together in the Philippines. Lauren and Faith go for a romantic dip, and just when things start to heat up, the American man drops a bombshell revelation on Faith. Faith tells her boyfriend about the famous mermaid Isabel from the Philippines. She says she feels like Isabel, known for being beautiful and sexy. As the couple flirt, Faith seems to be interested in getting a kiss. However, Lauren has something else going on inside his mind. He gathers the courage to tell Faith about something he has been putting off for a long time. A clueless Faith wonders why Lauren has been acting strange. Lauren asks her, feels like kissing energy, and tells her, so we can't kiss. As Faith asks him what the issue is, Lauren finally comes clean about his gonorrhea diagnosis. Faith doesn't seem to know what gonorrhea is, but Lauren tells her it's a sexually transmitted disease. Lauren has kept a few things from Faith that are sure to end their relationship. For starters, Faith had not told Lauren that he was homeless in the U.S. He was working multiple jobs, but he was barely able to afford rent. Lauren slept with different people just so he could spend the night at their place. He wished to move to the Philippines so he could find a job there. Lauren even considered getting remote U.S.-based jobs while Faith was dreaming about moving to America, where she could finally feel accepted. When Lauren told Faith he was homeless with just $46 in his name, she didn't know how to react. Faith still gave Lauren a chance to prove herself, since she had already taken a liking to him. Lauren was her first boyfriend and the first man who accepted her for being a ladyboy. Faith might not have wanted to let go of someone who loved her, but she did not realize that Lauren was not interested in monogamy. Faith did not know Lauren had multiple sexual partners. He even contracted gonorrhea from a friend who gave him oral sex. Lauren knew that he had gonorrhea when he caught the flight to Manila. He had complaints about a discharge from his privates. Lauren could have postponed his trip or told Faith about his relationship preferences before he flew to meet her in person, and showed her he was interested in a serious relationship. It remains to be seen how Faith will react when she learns that Lauren and her weren't exclusive. Lauren also doesn't want to be tied down to one partner when he gets married. Faith is going to be in for a shock when she hears it. 90-Day Fiancé. Where does Colt Johnson live now? He has left Las Vegas. 90-Day. The single-life star Colt Johnson went through a shocking accident that completely changed his life. But has Colt also left the country after his recovery? Colt was first seen in 90-Day Fiancé Season 6 with Larissa Lima dos Santos. Larissa and Colt's relationship was so toxic that the Brazilian woman was arrested thrice after she came to the U.S. following his divorce from Larissa. Colt began dating Jess Caroline, but cheated on Jess with Vanessa Guerra and several others. Although she was hesitant at first, Vanessa said yes to Colt's proposal in Season 1. However, even Colt's second marriage didn't last long. Earlier this year, Vanessa revealed she had dumped Colt because he didn't show any ambition. Colt is currently rumored to be filming 90-Day, the single life, after he posted an update on Instagram announcing the return of Colty. Colt even revealed that he has a crush on 90-Day Fiancé co-star Darcy Silva. Colt is posting one strange video after another on Instagram and has been accused of chasing clout. Regardless, Colt is a changed man in 2024. He's shaved. Colt was introduced in 90 Day Fiancé Season 6. He was filmed playing with his cats and making them wear dresses. Colt was 33 years old at the time and lived in Las Vegas. Colt used to work as a software engineer, and he lived with his cats, Baby Girl, Cookie Dough, and Sugar. Colt had not mentioned that he was also sharing the house with someone else. However, when he did, Colt revealed that his mother cooked for him, made his laundry, and even drove Colt to work and picked him up. His excuse was that they only had one vehicle. Colt had grown closer to his mom since his father had passed away a decade ago. The two of them pretty much depended on each other. They had been living together more or less since Colt was born. Colt appreciated that his mother looked after his cats when he was away for work. Colt and his mother had been under the same roof for 30 years. Debbie admitted she had spoiled Colt since she wasn't sure if Colt even knew how to make a bed. Colt enjoyed fixing things and playing with cats in his free time. Colt told Debbie he was moving out in an episode of 90 Day, the Single Life Season 2. It was the season where Debbie was experimenting with dating and swiping left or right on people. She was already 69 years old at the time. Colt was married to his second wife, Vanessa, by then. Vanessa was shown complaining about how Colt wanted to get naughty with her all around the house 5 or 6 times a day, and there were a lot of times when Debbie comes in. Colt had told the cameras that their house wasn't massive. Colt was sure that Debbie didn't want to be a part of it when he and Vanessa were intimate. Colt wanted Debbie to understand that he and Vanessa deserved their freedom, even if Debbie and Colt had been together forever. Colt mentioned that Debbie had brought over a man he referred to as a gentleman caller to the house, and he could listen to some sounds he didn't want to hear. Debbie told the cameras they had always rescued a door. If the door is closed, don't come in, especially when the beds were rockin'. Debbie revealed he was thinking of moving out. However, Colt had decided to move out since the lease was up. He hadn't told Debbie about it. Colt gave Debbie a 3-month notice to find a new place, but she didn't appreciate his behavior and accused him of kicking her out on the street. She'd wondered if she was going to be homeless with her cats. Eventually, it was Colt who moved out, and Debbie continued living in the same house. In December 2022, Vanessa revealed that they were moving to Reno because Las Vegas was not their forever home. Vanessa didn't want to live with Debbie anymore. Colt and Vanessa were apart for a month when she left and began living with her brother. Reno was where Colt and Vanessa had gotten married without telling anyone about it. Colt spent his days at his mother's house and went to Vanessa's cousin's place at night. Vanessa thought Debbie was meddling too much in their relationship. Vanessa started feeling like a third baby. She felt uncomfortable with Debbie knowing what she was doing all the time. Vanessa had always thought Colt would be the first to move out of Debbie's house. Colt and Vanessa had seemingly moved to Reno together in December 2022, when he met with his accident while filming 90 Day, The Last Resort. Colt was supposedly put on a trampoline for one of his scenes and asked to jump. Since Colt isn't a professional, he messed up and broke his tibia/fibula in addition to picking up various other injuries. Colt had to undergo 2 surgeries in 2 weeks. He had lost control of his bladder and was going to be wheelchair-bound for a while. Vanessa said Colt was unable to go up the stairs of their new apartment. Colt had a rough time trying to recover from the injury. It had been physically, mentally, and emotionally taxing for him. The fact that Colt and Vanessa had been cast in The Last Resort was a sign that their marriage was already on the rocks. However, Vanessa stayed by Colt's side while he healed. Vanessa revealed she had separated from Colt in February 2024. Vanessa moved back to Las Vegas after their split. Colt's Instagram posts suggested he was taking an interest in farming. A Reddit user had seemingly helped fans discover where Colt was living after his split. In September 2024, Colt showed up on Redditor Straub 3 Reach 33 Sakake's Tinder profile. The fan shared a screenshot of Colt's Tinder app page with fellow viewers. It showed that Colt had liked their profile. While the post confirmed that Colt was still single and looking for his next girlfriend on a dating app after Vanessa left him, it also revealed that he was seemingly living in Seattle now. Colt had posed in front of the famous Pike Place Market sign for the selfie. It's likely Colt was just visiting Seattle and had happened to click a selfie because he was looking and feeling confident. Later that month, Colt shared several clips of him spending time with his mother and Debbie's boyfriend, Tommy Starcevich, via 90-Day Fiancé update. Colt and Debbie seemed to have reconciled following the dead end they had hit in 90 Day, the single life. Colt had also suggested that he didn't like Tony, who was replacing his dad. However, things are looking much better for Colt and Debbie now. It remains to be seen if Colt's really moved to his neighboring country. 90-Day Fiancé. Yara Zaya's current relationship status exposed after Jovi Dufresne's shocking breakup announcement. A recent sighting by a 90-Day Fiancé viewer confirms the current relationship status of Jovi Dufresne and Yara Zaya following speculations about their breakup. Jovi and Yara have had a tumultuous relationship, frequently arguing and fighting over small things, showing their compatibility issues. Recently, Jovi added fuel to breakup rumors by posting an Instagram story in response to a fan question about why he doesn't appear in his wife's pictures or videos. Jovi replied he isn't currently with Yara, although it's unclear if he was joking or teasing the fan for asking such a question. Recently, a fan with the username Denirico_Lozano shared a selfie with Yara and Jovi. She wrote, "E cuando vac en contra os Astros de 90 días para casar por acaso en Miami. Jovid 11 Yerzaya Mudo Simpaticos," which translates to, "And when you meet 90 stars randomly married days in Miami, Yerzaya and Jovid 11, very nice." The picture showed Jovi and Yara looking happy, wearing matching white t-shirts. Although the 90-Day Fiancé fan didn't share many details, her post confirmed that the couple is still together and living in their new home city of Miami. The latest sighting confirms that Yara and Jovi are doing great. They seem to be happily married and residing together in Miami. The new photo also disproves the recent breakup rumors, showing that the couple is likely busy with their lives and not paying a lot of attention to divorce rumors on social media. Yara and Jovi still follow each other on Instagram, indicating their strong relationship. They continue to share photos and videos of each other on their social media profiles, suggesting that they never actually broke up in the first place. Likewise, Jovi has been sharing constant new updates with Yara. He recently traveled with her to meet co-stars Kimberly and Jamal Menzies and posted photos of their trip to San Diego. Jovi also reshared the latest fan photo on his Instagram, indicating that there are no relationship problems between him and Yara. Yara and Jovi's latest update isn't surprising at all. The couple enjoys the attention and controversy. They like keeping their fans engaged. Over the past 3 years, they've sparked breakup rumors multiple times. One of their first arguments was about Yara wanting to stay in Europe, which made it seem like they were breaking up. However, they soon returned to the United States after filming the show. Yara and Jovi also appeared in 90 Day, The Last Resort, suggesting that it was the end for them. However, the 90-Day Fiancé couple reconciled towards the end of the spin-off. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals the real reason she hasn't returned to Panama despite Gino split. Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, explained why she's still in the United States, despite her unsuccessful marriage with Gino Palazzolo. Jasmine arrived in the United States to marry her beau in mid-2023. However, Jasmine didn't enjoy the new environment and criticized Michigan's chilly weather during 90-Day Fiancé Season 10. She expressed sadness over being apart from her children and accused Gino of being controlling. Jasmine frequently mentioned wanting to return to Panama, and some of her memorable scenes involve passionately discussing returning to her home country and reuniting with her family. Jasmine shared on her Instagram story that deciding to immigrate isn't only changing my present and my future, but it's transforming my family's destiny and entire generations. Jasmine stated that she's staying resilient while trying to settle into the new country. The 90-Day Fiancé alum also mentioned that her bravery creates new opportunities for her two children and opens doors for future generations in the United States. Jasmine's message suggested that she has decided to stay in the United States and focus on finding a faster way to reunite with her two sons. The Panamanian woman was extremely upset when she discovered that Gino had omitted her children while completing her paperwork for the K-1 visa. Jasmine was devastated to realize that her sons wouldn't be with her for the foreseeable future. However, it seems Jasmine discovered alternate means to bring her sons to America. She appeared excited and grateful that her perseverance and courage will lead her to have a happy ending. Jasmine's message also suggested she may no longer be interested in returning to Panama. Perhaps her new goal is to work on her failed marriage with Gino and establish a permanent residence in America. She's determined to create a better future for her entire family and wants future generations to succeed in the United States. Although Jasmine hasn't revealed her specific plans, her confidence suggested she's taking the necessary steps. Hopefully, Jasmine will be able to reunite with her children by the following year, and they'll successfully adjust to their new environment. Jasmine's recent immigration message doesn't mention her current status in her relationship with Gino. However, it suggests that she's more focused on her family than her marriage. Viewers have always speculated that Jasmine took advantage of Gino to come to the United States, with some even accusing her of shedding crocodile tears and feigning concern for her children to appear as a victim. Her latest message implied that these critics may have been correct. It seems the 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after, alum was more interested in building her own life in the United States than salvaging her marriage. 90-Day Fiancé's Dempsey Wilkinson unveils brand new hair makeover amid revenge glow-up after Statler split. 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Dempsey Wilkinson is revealing how she looks after her shocking hair transformation amid her cheating scandal. Dempsey from the UK had met Texas woman Statler on a dating app. Statler fell in love with Dempsey's accent. She wanted to move to Britain herself, but had not told Dempsey about it. Once the couple were on the same page, they went on a Euro trip where their individual personalities really started clashing. Statler expected Dempsey to accept her mental health challenge when it started looking like Dempsey wanted Statler only to fund her lifestyle. While Dempsey has not revealed if she's started dating someone new yet, she has done something that suggests she's ready for a big change in her life. Dempsey posted a picture of her at a salon sitting in front of a mirror ready for a haircut. Dempsey liked that it was a salon with a bar. Her next story revealed what Dempsey was at the salon for. Dempsey never experimented with her hair on the show. She had a short, layered cut which she mostly never seemed to style. Dempsey has now opted for a fringe. Traumatic hair changes are usually symbolic of a person moving on. One wishes to create a better and newer version of themselves after a heartbreak, and a great and very easy way to do it is by getting a haircut or a new hair color. While it doesn't do away with a person's problems entirely, it's a great way to feel like they are finally in control of their emotions. As mentioned by Dempsey, it also signifies change. Dempsey seems to be yearning for a new identity since Statler accused her of being a cheater and a scammer. Dempsey never addressed the accusations, but her changing her appearance suggests she's free from a relationship that was weighing her down. Dempsey feels like a new person. She's even been exploring a brand new career by offering fans a chance to travel with her in a group. Dempsey's traveling to Colombia in April 2025, and she wants fans to experience what it's like being on the road with her, traveling to new places and eating new foods. It's the life that Dempsey always wanted. Deciding to sign up for 90 Day Fiancé has brought many career opportunities the Globetrotters' way. Dempsey faced challenges with getting a job, which led to her being financially dependent on Statler. Statler called Dempsey a British gypsy, which came across as a derogatory comment. Statler accused Dempsey of being a con artist who swindled her and drove her into debt. She claimed Dempsey was sleeping with a friend behind Statler's back. Dempsey doesn't need to ask Statler to pay her bills now. She can explore a career as a travel influencer, and the new hair could be the start of a fresh journey for the Darlington woman who's also flaunting her weight loss on IG.